Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining me on today's presentation on how to write and create resistant-free affirmations and the 20-word genie script. If you are like me, you have seen this advertised all over Facebook and social media, but had a hard time finding it because everyone who was promising to give it to you was asking for money. So I am going to show you this script so that you guys can use it for yourself. And I have had the pleasure of using this script, and I must say it works very well. And I have already used it to manifest things that I've wanted. And I'm going to show you guys that throughout this video. If you struggle with affirmations, like most affirmations have like I am statements, maybe you've had a hard time getting into alignment with them. So I'm going to show you guys how to write affirmation statements and use the script to manifest those things that you guys really want. All right, so without further ado, I can't thank you guys enough for being here with me. I know there's a million videos on law of attraction, and so I appreciate you guys being here to check out mine. All right, so let's get into how this script works. So the 20-word genie script works because it's assumptive, easy for your subconscious mind to accept, and is based on gratitude. One of the things I love so much about this script is that it's open. It leaves a lot of room for the universe to really work, and at the same time, it's very specific. So on this next slide here, we're going to get right to the script. Okay, so as you guys can see here, this script is very short. Now, I do want to emphasize this. It won't be exactly 20 words. It might be, right at 20, but most likely it's going to be a little bit more than 20 words. So the script goes as follows. You say, I am grateful for, and then this underline is you fill in what it is this is what you're trying to attract. So if let's just say you want $1 million. Then you would write, I am grateful for $1 million. I know it was already mine. I am open to receiving it in any way, shape, or form. Now, one thing I want to point out is that you don't have to use this script. You don't have to write this script, 50 times a day and all that kind of crazy stuff. So for me, I wrote it one time, and I just said it throughout the day, and it worked for me. So you can play with it on your end. If you want to do it, like one time in the morning, one time in the afternoon, or one time in the evening, then hey, whatever works for you. But the script is very simple. All right, I was able to use this script to monetize my YouTube channel in just 30 days when I started. So you'll be surprised as to what you can achieve. So right here is an example of how I've been using the script. So I wrote this script on the 15th of August. I wrote, I am grateful to have a monetized YouTube channel with passive income. I know it was already mine. I am open to receiving it in any way, shape, or form. So I added some other stuff there as well. But the script worked out pretty well. And then I kept track of the progress. So you can see towards the bottom, I kept on keeping track of all the subscribers that I was getting. And then you can just see as the time went on, each day, it just seemed like my subscribers were doubling and then like tripling at one point. And then YouTube has a message that says, once you are eligible for monetization, it can take up to a month for them to review everything and actually give you the official status as a monetized channel. So in my case, um, I was eligible for monetization on the 13th of September, and then the entire process was complete by the 15th of September. So what normally takes people a month or like 2 to 4 weeks, it only took me 2 days. And this is the type of stuff that happens when the universe is in action and law of attraction is working for you. So one of the things I wanted to point out with this script is, you know, anytime you want to attract or manifest something, you always want to be specific, okay? But at the same time, you want to be careful that you're not bringing resistance or stress into the equation. So when you look at this script, you can kind of see, I am grateful to have a monetized YouTube channel. So when you say I am grateful, you know, you're keeping things at ease. You know, gratitude is a way to soften the vibration. And at the same time, you're being specific as to what you want to attract. On the second sentence, I know it was already mine. So this is the assumptive part to where you're just moving on throughout the process. This follows the same process of ask, believe, receive. So, you know, it's all in the same, I guess, context. And then on the very last sentence, I am open to receiving it in any way, shape, or form. That's giving the universe, you know, this open platform to give you what you want. So it's very important that when it comes to things you want to attract, that you're not being too narrow-minded and only having one way for things to work for you. You want to put yourself in a position where the universe has an infinite amount of ways to give you what you want. So let's just go with the example that we gave earlier, where you want to have $1 million, for example. Well, the universe might find a way to give you a house that's worth $1 million, and then you can sell it and get $1 million that way. You might win $1 million playing the lottery. I mean, there's just so many different ways that you can win $1 million. And when you give the universe all the avenues to make that happen for you, then it's much easier for it to happen for you. All right. And so I strongly recommend using this script to manifest anything, no matter how big or small, and you'll be surprised by how effective it is, and you should see results pretty quickly. So now let's get into how to write affirmations that are free from resistance, because I think this is also very important and also very powerful when you combine the 20-word genie script as well. So, so many people use affirmations and struggle with them because the affirmations have false statements and are simply not true. So in this lesson, I will show you how to write out and create your affirmations with true statements and are still intentional. So the biggest mistake or that a lot of people make is like, you know, I am a millionaire. So if you know you're not a millionaire, then that's going to be very hard for the universe to deliver that, because your subconscious mind already knows that you're not a millionaire. You want to be a millionaire because maybe there are things you want to buy or things you want to achieve, and you need $1 million to make that happen. So your subconscious mind rejects anything that is not true. So when it comes to affirmations, what you have to learn how to do is learn how to be truthful with yourself, and at the same time, Be specific about the things that you want so that you can attract what it is that you really want. All right, so let's go to the next slide. So when it comes to manifesting things you want with the power of affirmation, it is very important to make sure the statements in your affirmations are true. Otherwise, you are just creating more resistance for yourself and making it harder for you to receive what you want. For example, if you say you are a millionaire and in fact you're not, your subconscious mind will reject it because it simply isn't true. If becoming a millionaire is what you desire, then the goal is for you to build your way up to the vibration of a millionaire with statements that are true. And as you make progress along the way, you will eventually achieve the vibration of a millionaire and ultimately become a millionaire. So everything that we are doing when it comes to law of attraction is all vibrational based and all about alignment. So when it comes to what we want to achieve a vibration that is equal to what we want. So if you want to be a millionaire, you want the vibration of a millionaire. This is why so many people will tell you the fastest way to becoming a millionaire is just to hang around millionaires. Why? Because when you hang around other millionaires, you start to absorb their energy. You start to do things that they do. You start to think the way they do, and then you start to become in alignment with how they are. And then you start making changes without realizing it, and then all of a sudden you find yourself a millionaire just like the people you hang around. And the same thing happens if you hang around people who are broke, miserable, angry. You also absorb their energy. So be very careful with the type of people that you hang around and talk to. All right, so let's get into how to write and create affirmations. So a simple way to do this is as follows. Step one, start with an opening sentence in the present sense that is short, specific, and includes action words that end with ing. For example, doing, starting, making, etc. Here is an example of an opening sentence. I am developing and changing my life right now. So if you're doing things that's going to make you a millionaire, like maybe starting a business, investments, then that's a true statement if you're actually doing something. Now, if you're being lazy and you're not doing anything, then of course, it's going to be very hard to get into alignment with that because the universe knows you're not doing that. Your subconscious mind knows you're not doing anything, and it's not going to work. So it's very important that that first opening sentence is also true. The second sentence is going to have an emotional trigger. So if you're married, if you have kids, then this one should be very easy for you because your family should be an easy way for you to have emotional triggers. So here's an example. I am collecting the resources I need to provide my family with the best opportunities in life possible. I am collecting the people I need and resources to become a millionaire and winner. I am collecting all the resources and money I need to provide my family with the best life possible. So these are very emotional. And when you say things like this, it's very easy for you to connect with it on an emotional level. All right. And then for step 3, you want to include a sentence with gratitude and express it with action or feeling. So here's an example. I am thankful and it feels great to change and attract abundance. I am grateful for the abundance I'm attracting and it feels great to see my dreams come true. Like when you say these sentences, you should feel so good and warm inside. And when you feel that way, there's no resistance in that equation whatsoever. And then last but not least, in step 4, you put everything together to make your affirmation statement. So I'm developing and changing my life right now. I am collecting all the resources and money I need to provide my family with the best opportunities and life possible. I am collecting the people I need to be successful, become a millionaire, and winner. I'm grateful for the abundance I'm attracting, and it feels great to see my dreams come true. So that right there is your affirmation statement. So, we are being specific. We want to become a millionaire. If you are a trader like myself, then it's important for you to also be a winner. So I'm developing and changing my life right now. I mean, that's a true statement. I'm always doing things to make my life better. I'm always learning new things. I am always talking to people, making new connections. Those connections turn into resources. And I'm always looking for ways to provide my family with other opportunities. I recently sent my son to band camp so that he can have an amazing experience. My daughter's in ballet, and my kids have done all types of different things like skiing, boating, kung fu, jujitsu, so many different things that my family has done. And so when I read these sentences or these statements, I know that they're true. So everything I'm doing is to be a millionaire and a winner, and there's no rejection from my subconscious mind or the universe. So all I have to do is just keep on going about my way each day, and every day I know that I'm going one step closer to reaching my goals. So the most important thing to remember about affirmations is to make sure the statements in them are true, and I promise you will manifest much more this way. So in summary, I strongly recommend this approach to affirmations compared to the normal I am affirmations. Some of them may work very well, but when you have an affirmation statement, it is much more meaningful and will give you a better chance of connecting with it vibrationally. Manifesting is all about how you feel about the things you want, and if you can create an emotional connection to it, you're more likely to align with it and achieve a high enough vibration for it to come true. Thank you so much for being with me, everybody. It means so much to have you guys with me on my channel, and I look forward to sharing with you guys so much more on law of attraction and how to manifest easier. So make sure you like and subscribe, and check out my channel each week for new content. Have a good one, and I wish you all well.